morning students, welcome to your online history classes. Today we are going to learn about the caste. Rajputs were a group of people who became popular during this time. In which time? 700 to 1700. The name of Rajput derived from the Rajputra. Okay. Means what? The son of king or son of the ruler, it's called Rajputra. And that Rajput, it was derived from that name, Rajputra, means son of ruler, means Rajputra. Okay. The term was applied more generally to a group of warriors during the period between the 8th century and the 14th century. 8th to 14th century. These groups of the warriors claimed the Kshatriya status. Kshatriya. The term Kshatriya included, apart from rulers and chieftains, the soldiers and the commanders who served in the armies of different monarchs all over the subcontinents. Qualities attributed to Rajputs by their poets were extreme valor and a great sense of loyalty. So that you know about what is the Kshatriya. Means what? Kshatriya means what? Kshatriya, it is derived from the rulers. Okay. And not only rulers but groups of warriors. Okay. And then some chieftains, soldiers, commander, all these who serve in the armies. These are also included in this term Kshatriyas. Other groups which used the opportunities of the period for becoming politically relevant were Jats, Marathas, Sikhs, Ahoms and Kayastha. So these are also different castes, but the mainly was Kshatriya caste. Okay, because it was the term Kshatriya, it include means son of the rulers. It's called Rajputra, and then that after that Rajput comes, and then second term Kshatriyas come. Okay. Then about subcaste. This period was ranked. Which period? This 700. Okay, 700 to 1600. That period. This period was marked by the migration of forest dwellers due to a change in their habit. So here, forest dwellers means forest who lived in the forest, they are called forest dwellers. So they change their place, they migrate, okay, from forest to village. This change in the habit was due to the cleaning of forest and extension of according to the means they clear the forest and then they extend the agriculture at different places in different area. Nowadays also we are clearing the forest. Okay, for which purpose? For the construction purpose. In those days also, people they clear the forest for the agriculture purpose. Okay, so these new pigeons, these groups slowly began to be influenced by the regional markets, chieftains, priests, monasteries and temples. They became a part of large complex societies, hence had to pay taxes and also offer the goods and services to the local lords. So when they entered villages, they have to pay taxes to the local lords. Okay. So result, huge difference emerged among the peasants socially and economically. So those who pay taxes, he will be poor, okay, and to whom he give taxes, that landlord, they became very rich. So there were social differences, economically and socially. Some of them had big productive land holdings. Means some people they have so many land, okay, means they hold a big part of the land. cattle and also did some artisanal work during the lean season of agriculture. This difference in the society lead to the grouping of the people into jatis or subcastes, which were ranked based on their background and occupation. So there are jatis and means caste and subcaste that ranked on their background. Which background? Social background, political background, economical background. So on the basis of their social, economical and political background, there was a rank, subcaste, caste. Okay. The ranks kept changing at different areas and the periods based on the power, influence and resources controlled by the members of the jati. So who control? Resources. Resources controlled to the members of the jati. So that is about the jatis. Okay. Then functioning of jatis. What is the functioning of jatis? You learn about caste, then subcaste, subcaste. Okay. And now third point is functioning of jatis. Functioning, how these jatis functioning? Functioning of jatis. So in every jati there is some laws. The conduct of the members of jatis was managed by the rules and regulations framed by the jatis. Now in Adivasi people and different community there are some rules and regulations. They conduct their rules and regulations, and people have to follow. So the conduct of the members of jatis was managed by the rules and regulations framed by the jatis. In every jatis there is a rules and regulations. So these regulations were enforced by the Jati Panchayat. Who enforced these rules and regulations? Jati Panchayat, which was an assembly of elders. In some elder person they form their panchayat and they enforce their rules and regulations. Okay, so that is about jatis, how they function. Okay, and the elder people they form that panchayat. Okay, and people have to follow their rules and regulations. So jatis were also required to follow the rules of their villages, which were governed by chieftains. Together, the jatis were only a small unit of the state, and so that their rules are very important in the jatis, rules and regulations. Then about region and empire. Region and empire. Region and empire. Large states like those governed by the Cholas. Okay, Chola is large states. Cholas, Mughals, that encompass many regions. For example, the Delhi Sultan Ghiyanuddin Balban was the ruler of a vast empire that stretched from Bengal in the east of Ghazni in Afghanistan in the west and include of all the South India also. So it was a very vast empire which was ruled by Balban, okay, in Delhi Sultanate. According to a Prashasti in praise of the Balban, you know that what is the Prashasti? In 6th class you know that Prashasti means some poets, some poems written by the old poets on the rules. Okay, that's called Prashastis. So according to a Prashasti in praise of Balban, so in praise of rulers, poet writes some poems on them. That is called Prashastis. So that according to a Prashastis, okay, in praise of Balban, Gauda, Andhra, Kerala, Karnataka and Maharashtra apparently fled before his armies. They fled before their army. They did not fight with the Barbans' army. However, this appears to be an extra generation. Okay, sometimes that poet, we can't believe means they write in praise of the king. Okay, and so that sometimes it was not accurate. Okay, because he wrote, poet wrote in the praise of king. Okay, and so that sometimes we don't believe on that here, and so that it is not genuine. Okay, because in king's order, everyone have to follow. Okay, that is about the region and empire. By 700, many regions possessed their distinct geographical dimension, language and culture. When in 700, they are developed. Okay, so many regions that possess their distinct geographical dimension, their languages and culture. They were associates with specific ruling dynasties like the Tughlaqs, Mughal, Cholas and Khaljis were able to build an empire that was pan-regional. Pan-regional means spanning different diverse regions. All these empires were not equal, stable or successful. Okay. So that is about the region and empire. So it's for today. Thank you very much for watching this video.